Jehovah's. Bevos. My hair's all fucked up. Jehovah's, Bevos, we in the hotel in Stains. This lighting is not amazing. Nix doesn't adjust, so I'm at least happy I have one that adjusts. But we're here. We're live. Going over... Oh, that's the YouTube. Going over the games. That's the NBA. Going over ball games. Cincinnati, Dallas. What do you know about Cincinnati, Dallas? Jimothy, you're in here. It's nice to have you. By the way, if you guys ever had these Johns, these the coffees from like pre-made, they're awful. Like actually, I never would recommend it in my life. I never ever would recommend it ever in my life to anybody unless you're super desperate, which I was this morning for caffeine. But it was not worth it. Like, I don't feel good now, and it just was not a good time to have. I'm going to be honest. Definitely could have gone a different route, but we're here now. We're live. We're ready to roll. Just wanted to put that out there. Drew, how you doing? Anyway, let's get straight into this. Let's not waste any more time. So we have a pretty interesting game here, right? The spread of this game, I don't know. Can you guys see that on the bottom? Yeah, it's a little bit cut off, but it's a 4.5, 5.5 spread. 4.5 now. It was 5.5. You could have got a 5.5. Jake, how you doing? Jonathan, G-Day from Down Under Gutters. How you doing? Anyway, 4.5 spread. How do I feel about that? The Cowboys should not be 4.5. Like, they should be like 6.5, which makes me feel iffy about it for the Bengals' sake. I predicted the Bengals are going to win this by like 10. Now I'm kind of more shaky about this. JMO is super on that the Cowboys could sneaky win. I just don't see a world where they do. They're outmatched in everything. And I mean everything. Let me pull this up. I don't know if I can pull it up for you guys, but I'm going to try. Let's look at NFL Pro, right? And this is a tool that I use, that everybody can use. It's super nice to have, and it gives you really good insights on just, where the hell? Comparisons of key advantages. And it's like you look at the advantages of intermediate passing, rushing versus stacked boxes, passing versus no blitzes, passing versus... Like, there is almost nothing that the Bengals don't win in on both sides of the ball. Right? There's obviously Bengals defense, Bengals offense. Like, they're outmatched in almost every single statistical category. There's very few that are no advantage. Rushing, same fucking thing, right? When we're looking at this. I am confused. Because I feel like this should not be, like, you look at it on the surface, this should not be the spread that it is. 4.5 when you have an advantage in every single statistical category. They're arguably the best offense in football. Top 3. And they're just losing games because they have no defense. Is Dallas going to be able to put up a game like that? I don't know. CeeDee literally quit last game in the third quarter. Literally quit. No injuries, just stopped playing. Because he dropped 3 passes. Is he going to drop 3 passes? No, I don't think so today. I think he's going to have a big bounce back day. 6 receptions feels great. He's seeing insane volume. His line projection for targets is 11.5 for a reason. He's seeing anywhere from 11 to 14 targets a game right now. 6.5 targets feels very low. He's going to get manufactured targets versus Cincinnati team that obviously has struggled versus literally anybody with a pulse. So I think that's going to be an easy over for CeeDee. Again, since the volume's there, you're looking at that as the main factor here, and I think he's going to continue to crush that mark tonight. And I really like that spot. Bengals minus 21. That's crazy. Orlando Brown is out, kind of like Burrow rushing line. Even with Orlando Brown out, and I understood that perspective, Orlando Brown's a big piece of this team, I don't think it matters. Because they're going to get the ball out quick. They're not probably going to develop, they don't need to against Dallas to develop deep passes. That's why I love Ja'Marr 6.5 receptions. Like, I seriously think Ja'Marr's going to get peppered with screen passes, jailbreak screens. That's what they like to do. And they like to get Chase Brown involved early. They like to get Chase Brown the ball out, boom, right away. What's going on, Colton? I really think it's going to be a quick, easy game for Joe Burrow. They're not going to force him to face a long rush versus Parsons, right? That would be stupid. Why would they do that? So, even with Orlando Brown, I think it's going to be a quick game. That's why I'm taking receptions over yards. I still think Ja'Marr has the yards. He's 30 yards behind Justin Jefferson right now. Or I think that's who he's behind. I think Justin Jefferson's ahead of him in the total stats for the season. Either way, this Discord's got to stop. Thank you. I got to mute this. Thank you. But, so 6.5 feels great. I like 6.5 Ja'Marr for that, too. I think they're going to pepper him with targets. Listen, he needs a new contract. He wants to get this Triple Crown. Joe Burrow is going to get him that Triple Crown. This Cincinnati team is going to have to pay him no matter what. So why would you not get a receiver in the room to get that Triple Crown? And everyone's like, oh, what does that do for the franchise? It does nothing. It definitely does something when it goes down in the history books and you have a guy on your team that you can say had the triple fucking crown. You can say you had a guy like Joe Burrow throw for 5K yards when he's already under contract. Jamar's going to ask for the most amount of money no matter what already. There's nothing you can do now after the season he's having for him not to be like, I'm the best receiver in the NFL. He's proven it, right? He's proven that at least he's top 2. So that makes me feel like he's going to be peppered with targets tonight. He's been seeing 11-plus in 4 of the last 5 games. He's seen games of 15 targets. Like, he's going to be involved early with T. Higgins or not. I posted my parlay in Discord yesterday. I went 0-5. Jesus Christ. How'd you go 0-5? That's funny as shit. I kind of want to check that out. Sorry, it's a gaming Discord. Did you post anything GOAT or WOPE bets? Where'd you post the 0-5? Is it in the NFL? No. Lavin? Maybe I missed it. I don't know. That's hilarious, though. It happens. Listen, everybody has those days. But 0-5 is crazy. Anyway, Ja'Marr Chase. I like these 2 lines. I think receptions are going to be a big thing. You're going to try to keep underneath today. It's going to be the main goal. A lot of people are taking Joe Burrow under passing yards. I think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be kind of semi-close. I'm kind of staying away from the quarterbacks tonight. I do sneaky value. Oh, I forgot. I have to do stream play of the day. Dub. Oh, my God. We got to do that. I do sneaky like – they don't have touchdowns on here. Ja'Marr Chase 2 touchdowns. I think I took it live. Did I? This pisses me off. Losing on the last drive. Oh, it's so annoying. I guess I don't have it live. But I like Ja'Marr Chase 1.5 touchdowns. I like him to get 2 tonight. It's a long stretch. It's a long shot, but I like it. I like that or Chase Brown. You can't go wrong with either one. Chase Brown's been cooking. So getting him at 1.5 touchdowns also feels really good. One of those 2 is getting fucking 2 touchdowns. I just have to make sure I get the right one. I feel like it's going to be Chase Brown. Like, this Dallas defense stinks. They're so bad versus running backs. In every statistical category, they are bottom 3 in the entire league. Every single stat against running backs, they're bottom 3 in the entire league. So I think I would lean Chase Brown 1.5 touchdowns. Anyway, CeeDee touchdown could happen. I'm kind of staying away from the Cowboys offense of like who's going to score because I feel like over the past few weeks it's been very unpredictable. Brandon Cooks is now back. He's just a fucking touchdown merchant for no goddamn reason. Every time that they get in the red zone, it's wow, they lowered this a lot. When I locked this in, it was damn near even odds. Dub value for me, for us, for the boys. Again, I can't take anything on books this week. So all the lines you saw that I posted on Notion were all from lines I see on Pikkit. I went on Pikkit at the time that it was whenever I was doing it. And it's just, this is how I get my value every single week. If you're not on Pikkit, get on Pikkit. It's free. Use code BDGE when you sign up. It's literally free to tail. It's free to do everything. As soon as you use code BDGE, you automatically follow me. But as soon as you do this, you can type in whoever. Okay, let's try Ja'Marr now. See if it works. Ja'Marr, let's load. You're able to go to odds, and then you can see all the values. So if we go to, like, receiving yards, you can see all the values you need. Plus, you can get, like, 83.5. Okay, you can get minus 110 at 83.5. If you wanted to get 85.5, I don't know why the fuck you would, but if you did, that's where it is. And I always do this with every play. Every play before I play it. 79.5 is only minus 124, so if you want to take a little more juice, you can. That wouldn't be a bad idea. So it's like stuff like that. If you want a little plus money value, a little sprinkle, a little dabble for 100 yards, get a little plus 158 action for Ja'Marr over 100, you can do that, right? And that's what's really nice about having Pikkit is like you can see value at all times, and you can compare and contrast value all throughout all of your picks. So I love doing that all the time. I do it for everything. So that's what lines you see when I post them, whenever. That's how I get my lines every time. I get the value every single time because I'm seeing all of the books at one time. Obviously, I don't use offshore books, or I don't use like the very NEMA-specific books like Bailey and stuff like that, or Bally, however you pronounce it. I use ESPN Bet, I use FanDuel, I use DraftKings, I use all that sort of stuff. All the main books that almost everybody can access, because I don't want to do stuff that a lot of people can't access or don't have accounts to, because then that's just like scummy. And I see people do that, and I'm like, well, considering 80% of your audience can't take it on there, that's dumb. Anyway, I told you Winston and Bryce over pass attempts, Hurts under pass attempts, GOAT. Yeah, I realized I took that in the video, and then I didn't take it in my regular like write-ups, and I was like, why the fuck am I that stupid? Why did I not just trust my gut? Ironically, like I just didn't, like I was so second guessing myself on Bryce and Winston when I felt like they were locks in the video, and I made the video with confidence, and I was like, these are the guys that are gonna get it done, and then I just didn't make them my write-ups, and I was like, oh, let's pivot to Jonathan Brooks, who's gonna tear his ACL in the first play. I'm dumb. I don't know, but I was very confident. I'm happy you cashed out, Grant. I'm happy you got some money off that. Hurts under was always a lock though. If I would have taken those two plays and paired them with the other plays, the only play I would have missed was Saquon. I think in my video, if I'm not mistaken, obviously I had the Sunday night videos, the plays were like Ladd missed. Mahomes obviously missed. But we got the under on Gus at 10.5. So it's like, if we didn't do that, we would have lost a total of 3 plays. Well, Ladd didn't play, so we would have lost a total of 2 plays, I think, all of yesterday. Because in the video, I didn't take Mike Evans either. Damn. I'm a cone, huh? Fuck. I got to stop just adding stupid shit at the end. It's also because I'm around JMO, I'm around Casey, and like Berm, and all these people when I'm here in Dallas, and it's like, I get brainwashed. I can't let other people just like get in my dome. Can't allow people to get in my dome. Kelsey missed his tail. Did I take Kelsey in the video? I don't remember. I know I didn't take it officially because I pivoted off it. But yeah, if Taylor wasn't there, that makes sense. Good, I have an underdog streak, and I went with Ja'Marr, longest reception. What do you think? I like Ja'Marr, longest reception tonight. I was talking about that. I was looking at that too. I think it's just. I feel like Dallas is going to play such a too high shell. But the one thing we do have to think about is Dallas allows, excuse me, Dallas this season shows their coverage pre-snap more than anybody in the entire league. Third most since 2018. So Joe's going to be able to come up to the line, know exactly what's coming, diagnose it right away, and be able to make audibles on the fly. I'm lagging really bad. Apologize for my Wi-Fi. I'm going to take my camera off because that's AIDS. Oops. My camera's ass right now, so we're just going to yap for a second. Hopefully my voice isn't this bad. But I'm lagging. So, I think he's going to be able to make some plays. I think he's going to make it happen. But we like these 3 plays mainly. I like Ja'Marr Chase longest reception. I like Ja'Marr Chase yards. I think he's a big day, dude. I think they go for this triple crown. I think that's going to be their goal. Where are we at? I also like Brandon Aubrey, but it's just juiced. So it's like I don't want to take that juice. Rico Dowell under feels good too. His total yards is at 90.5 or 91.5. That was awesome. I think that's a solid play too. Rico Dowdle. Yeah, total yards. You can get under at, now it's down to 86.5. It was here. Oops. It was here 89.5. You were able to get it 90.5 on UD. So, damn, that sucks. It went down. I would have liked it at 90, but I think 86. I'm kind of staying away. Do I like Joe Burrow longest completion over 37.5? I do. I think there's definitely some value there. It's a tough spot for me because that's such a long completion. But this defense just tries to overplay everything. If you watch the Cowboys, you know Trayvon Diggs is going to go for a pick that he can't get, and then Ja'Marr Chase is going to take 180 to the cribbo. Or T. Higgins is going to take a big shot. So 37.5 is high, but I think it's worth it. It's now 38. Yeah, I think I would lean 37. 38 is a little bit far for me. I know it's 1 yard, but it's just so many yards in one play. I think I would take 37. All right, Jehovah's. I don't have much more than that. See if my camera comes back. Am I lagging now? No, I'm pretty good. That's pretty much all I got for this game. If you guys have questions, you can fire them off. I'll answer a few for a time being. But yeah, I don't have a ton more for this game. I think Bengals win. If I'm leaning spread, I'm leaning Bengals 4.5. I'm down a lot of money this year. What's the best strategy of making money long term? Take straights. Listen, we made 26 units last month. If you're just doing NFL, we made 33 units last month. And I placed maybe a total, and I'm not exaggerating, I placed maybe a total 7 parlays, 8 parlays. I don't stream play. That's so facts. Yeah, Colton, you're so fucking right. I got to do that. I don't do a ton of parlays because they kill you. They absolutely kill you in long term. In long-term money making, it will kill you. Because if you have a 3 out of 5 day and you parlay, you make $0. If you have a 3 out of 5 day and you straight it, you make money. It's not a lot of money, and you have to be you have to be okay with not making $700 in one sitting. Like, you look at Casey's a perfect example of this. He'll go 3 months. With literally making $0. Hit one 15-grand parlay. He's up like 5,000, and then that 5,000's gone by the end of the month. And then he's down again. And then he has to hit another big one, which is the chance of that happen like twice a year, maybe. So it's like, it's tough. I would always lean straights. That's how I make consistent money over long term. It's just a smart way to go. $1 and $2 bets all day. That's insane. Yeah. No, I always do straight bet. My unit's 25. I'm very transparent about that. I'll do like 5 plays at $25. And then I will parlay like one time on the weekend, see if I can hit something. But then I'll also add in like a few straight shots of like if I really like a touchdown score, like we cashed out on Justice Hill plus 500. I got Tyrone Tracy plus 700 first touchdown. Like stuff like that where, again, it's still straight bet, but you're just getting value. As long as you can secure value, and that's something I try to do with you guys all the time. I try to get plays out is like trying to get you guys the plus money. Like, when I get you Trey Young plus 115, by the next morning he's minus 140, you got to take advantage of that. You got to get that value. Because instead, if you're taking 140, you're at risk of losing a lot more money than you would be if you're taking it at plus 115. Okay. I'm done. I digress. Ja'Marr Chase most receiving yards plus 140? The value's there for that. Value's very much there for that. I would take that. Like, again, that's a value play. Plus 140. You like that value. Your odds are pretty high. The really only competitors you have are going to be CeeDee, Brandon Cooks, maybe Kevondre Turpin breaks one, and T. I like that play. Is it better to do similar bets instead of $5 on something and $25 on another? Yes. So I always will do pretty much $25 unless I really, really like the play. Then I'll do like 50, so I'll do 2 units. Sometimes I'll do like 40, which is like 1.5. But I also will always bump up my units. So there's another thing I do. Sorry, I'm getting into like unit spiel, but I like making money and I want to teach you guys how to make money. I learned this from my buddy Quentin Locks. He's on Twitter. A lot of you guys know him. And I stole this from him because I was like, how do you keep making more money by like straights, all that sort of stuff? Because everyone's like, oh, it's a minus 140 bet you hit. You're only getting 0.6 units back. Well, if I add money, so if I put in $32 instead of 25 on that play, and I guarantee myself to get $25 back, I'm automatically making a unit, whether it's minus 140, whether it's whatever. Now, do you lose money doing that? Yes, at the same time. But in the long term, you're losing what you would have gained. So to make it make sense, as long as I hit more plays than I'm missing, I'm going to continue to make money. So that's like the big thing there, and that's huge. Like if I'm doing that and I'm hitting 52% of my plays, I'm making money. If I don't do that and I'm just winning bets by just doing 25 units on everything or $25 on everything, and I'm just not going up depending on the minus I'm getting, then you'll be losing money. So if you do everything minus 140 for a day, say you have 5 bets and you're minus 140, and you only use $25 for each bet, you're only going to make back, if you hit 3 out of 5, you're only going to make back like 2 units. Not even. You're going to make like 1.8 units back, and you're going to lose money even if you hit 3 out of 2. Where if I put in a little bit more to get that minus 140 back to 25 units, $25, so I put in like $32 to get back 25, I'm still getting back that full unit, and I'll be making, if I hit 3 out of 5 then, I'll still be making more money because I'll guarantee myself a 3 unit surplus, and I'll be losing like 2.3 units because of that added extra value, but I'm still making 0.7 units then, comparatively to where I'd only be making 1.8 units if I won all 3 of those and I lost the other 2 at $25. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I do it. So you'll always see on my Pikkit, like I have 1.2 units. I have 1.3 units on this play, depending on the minus that have to go up in juice. I digress. My camera's still a little bit laggy, so I'll take it off again. Is it, long reception for Chase or completion for Burrow for stream play? Nah, I think I have something else I'm going to do for stream play. Need to get Bengals +1 for 16. That's dope. I think you got that, Noodle. Okay, for stream play of the day, since you guys have been asking and since you've been waiting patiently through me yapping, I think we're going to do another touchdown score. Monday Night Football has always been a touchdown score for us for these stream plays, and we've hit what? Monday Night Football, I think we've hit everyone but one. 3 out of, we're like what? 3 for 4? 4 for 5 over the past few weeks? 4 for 5 is what I want to say we're at since we've been doing these stream plays of the day. I want to say we're 4 for 5 because we hit the Joe Mixon 2 touchdowns. We hit the Justice Hill touchdown. We hit, I gotta look back at past weeks. I gotta think about what we hit. NFL week 11. What was it, Monday night? So that was, oh my God, so what did we hit in week 12? Okay, so we missed last week. We hit those 2 weeks. Yes. Okay, so week 10 we hit, so I know we hit before this. It was Miami Dolphins. It was Rams. What was the stream play of the day? I forget. But I think we hit something. My CTE is bad. I apologize. Anyway, we're going to do another touchdown. So I think these are, for stream plays, more entertaining. And they're more entertaining, and we get some value here for funsies, right? So as you guys know, I'm leaning Ja'Marr Chase, or I'm leaning Chase Brown 1.5. Chase Brown feels like a lock. And I'm going to be at this game. Oh, man. Or do I just go simple? Okay, do you guys want to see a touchdown, or do you want to see just a regular play? That's what I want to know. Touchdown or regular play? Touchdown or regular play? Do I think Jack wins in fantasy? I think so. I think Chase Brown has a good day. Do we go touchdown, or do we go regular play for stream play of the day? I'm only doing one. But if you had to pick, what would you want to see? So I have both. I mean, I have one. Tutty, we always go Tutty. And you know we're securing value. I'm not taking no fuck shit. You know we're getting value on this. Both. I don't like doing 2 plays of the day, though. But unless they both hit. Unless they both hit. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Ja'Marr Chase 1.5 touchdowns. And we're going to pair that. I gotta shrink a few of these. Kind of want to. I think I'm going to stick with just Ja'Marr, too. I think they're just going to keep feeding him. And it seems like every week he scores a touchdown, dude. Sorry, I'm on NBA. Let's look. If he's... This is prop side cash, by the way. Use code GUT25 if you want 25% off. It is a paid platform. Let's look. I was low-key thinking Zeke. Also, that was so on my mind, but I got off of it. But I was thinking that, dude. Oh, my God, I was thinking Zeke so bad. Okay. Ja'Marr for 2, like, dude, he just gets in the end zone. Like, he's had 2+ in 4 different games this season. Chase Brown's only had 2+ in 1 game. But Zeke, dude, at plus 400. We'll look at the value. We'll see where the value lies. Ja'Marr, Chase. See where the value lies. And then I'll rock out with whatever that is. It sucks I can't take it straight here. Because I'm in fucking Dallas. I might have my buddy place it for me. So you can get plus 450. Oh, let me update this. Just so we have everything most up to date. Yeah, so plus 450. Okay, we have plus 450. Let's go Zeke. Just take a gander at Zeke. Yo, Elliott. 425. Or plus 410. Okay. Okay. Or we go Chase Brown. Okay. Okay. And that touchdown 3. This is only 320. So the value lies with Ja'Marr. I think that's the direction we go. Turpin 11.5 receiving yards. I like Turpin too, Frankie. Ja'Marr, CeeDee, and Chase Brown for 4 touchdowns for plus 550 on flip. That's nuts. Okay, we're going Ja'Marr. We're going Ja'Marr plus 450. That's where the value lies. Ja'Marr Chase, 1.5 touchdowns. Okay, we're taking that. Why the fuck is Scotty Barnes here? Thank you. And then we're going to go... This motherfucker sucks at football. Kevondre Turpin, dude. 12.5 longest reception. Oh, that feels nuts. Like, he really just needs a 1 play, huh? Like, 12.5 longest reception. All right, we'll take Kavondre longest reception. These would be the 2 stream plays, right? Can we get better value? We have to. There's no way 12.5 is what we have to stick with. Devontae Turpin. Longest reception. Get a 9.5. Okay, no, that's on Bally. Not everyone can get Bally. So 12.5 minus 110. All right. You see where we're at. Yo, can I play this, though? Again, you see me putting a unit on it. Again, since it's plus money, it's only $25 I'm putting on. I'm only putting 1 unit on a play like this. Honestly, normally I wouldn't even put a unit on this because it is fucking insane. But since I'm for the boys, we lock it in. Is it going to lock in, though? Am I going to have to place this twice? Hello? Hello? Duplicate entry? You've already submitted this entry? What? Oh. Dub, thank you for saving me, underdog. Okay. I'm going to refresh. Okay, we have only 2 turbines. Okay. As you see, these are my other picks for tonight's game. Again. And these are my NBA plays if you want those. Alrighty, Jehovah's. Are there any deals I'm missing? They'll probably pop up. If you're not an underdog, make sure you just go BDG when you sign up. Alright, sorry, I'm reading the chat one last time. Loopkey, 1.5 yards. Fuck. I'm so in. So in. You think we're not going to be cheering for Loopkey insanely hard? 91% of the Bengals scares me. Dude, yeah, that's definitely why I think J-Mo was on the Cowboys. All right. So you see the stream plays of the day. I'll put them in the Discord as well. But yeah, that's what we got rocking. We've got rocking. That parlay that I sent that I can't even take, but I'm for the boys, so I made it anyway. Ja'Marr Chase, 50-plus receiving yards, and Chase Brown to get in. That feels fucking great. Minus 107. I don't even know if I can do that on here. On underdog. I genuinely don't think I can. Yeah, you can't. You can't even get 50 yards. I can get 60 yards and Chase Brown any touchdown. And I can't even do it because they're on the same team. But on FanDuel, you can. And you get minus 107 for that. That's perfect value. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I got to go take a shit. So I'm going to leave. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for putting their input on plays of the day and everything. Hope you guys have a great